Guys would probably agree that Not Like Us hit the metrics and more to have a solid argument for its ranking. But let me know what you guys think about it in the
God damn,
comments.
I'm off
As
the
far as
mic.
Drake being blackballed, academics, how could that be when the guy's still getting radio support, the label still supports him, his songs are still obviously getting streams, and major publications are still reporting on him? And you using the fact that he was only able to sit next to Sexy Red at the World Cup isn't going to be enough evidence, because it definitely seems like Drake had his very own personal box that he probably paid for, and the section that you claimed were his ops teaming up against him was just the celebrity box. Just look at all the people in there, because what you and a bunch of other buffoons probably don't understand is that most celebrities aren't even paying for their own tickets. Many get invited and get sat in these designated type of areas, obviously for the clout. But let me know if you guys think Drake is being blackballed. I don't think that's the case, but there's probably a person here and there that does
Hell
believe
no.
that.
Hell no. Drake being blackballed is just fucking insane, bro. You feel me? Uh I mean, like, let's be for real. we all we all have our opinions on Drake. But hell no, bro. Only an idiot that say that nigga is blackballed. Like, let's be for real. Like, and I'm not saying EQ is saying that. Hell no. But what I'm saying is, like, bro, ain't no logical motherfucker going to just say some shit like that. Like, no matter what hate, bro, you got for the nigga, bro. That's like, this is the difference between Kendrick fans and Drake stands, because it's a difference. Like, Drake is crazy. Drake as an artist compared to other artists before and after and during him, bro. Drake got more stands than fans. You feel me? And I think Drake will be the first celebrity. I think Drake will be the first celebrity with more stands than actual fans. You did what I'm saying? That nigga, a nigga like Drake, niggas with cult following, they could never be blackballed. There's no such thing as a blackball. You can't blackball culture. You feel me? It's hard to explain for me. I don't know. I guess I'm on a gas right now. I don't feel like putting in that much thought. I don't feel like thinking that fast. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, but you can't blackball niggas like Drake, Future. You feel me? Hell, NBA YoungBoy. You did what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy as hell. NBA YoungBoy is say he blackballed, but the nigga put out too much unofficial music. So to the world, it might look like he's blackballed, but in reality, he's not putting out music that he could actually, like, make real money off of. You feel what I'm saying? He putting out free music. And let me know if I'm wrong in the chat, bro. But I don't know. I don't know. But niggas like that, like, I don't know. I guess you could argue that YB is somewhat blackballed if you look at his accolades and then you actually look at his numbers in black and white. You feel what I'm saying?
But that's that Birdman treatment. So what you expect?
I ain't gonna call that shit no damn Birdman treatment. I ain't even seen that nigga in the same room as Birdman in years. Uh, but nah, that nigga Drake ain't fucking blackball. Hell no. Damn, my lighter. Come on, Doc. Damn, my shit bleeding. My blunt.
And to the Drake fan that threw the speaker on that Kendrick Lamar fan, you absolutely got the energy that was coming to you. And claiming that people would have did that to you in LA, so you did it in Toronto, is wild reasoning. Because Kendrick fans have a lot more class than that, man. You just made an ass of yourself and your homie. The internet is forever. That clip will be up forever. And you can't say that you don't want to be labeled a pussy, but you leave your homie to get jumped. And it doesn't surprise me either that Drake liked the post, but let me know what you think of the dude starting a GoFundMe for the speaker. To me, it's crazy work. Just put that shit on Klarna at that point because your stupidity and recklessness should not be bailed out by others. So enough dilly-dallying. Let's jump right into these videos and posts where we have Drake seemingly co-signing the fan that threw the speaker playing Kendrick Lamar music, the person that actually recorded and agitated the whole situation by screaming, speaking on it, and also starting a GoFundMe for the speaker. Again.
And by the way, that's weirdo behavior. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. That's fucking weird. Bro. Let's keep it, I don't know. Let's keep it stand on business. You feel me? Bro, you had no business to stand on. Walking around the crowd, so who bumping Kendrick? Who bumping Kendrick? What business are you standing on, bro? You feel me? Whoop-de-doo. You got a motherfucking Drake like. Whoop-de-doo. My nigga EQ talking about you. Whoop-de-doo. My nigga, you about to be forgotten about in like a couple of hours, my nigga. Like, that ass, like, the next 6 hours, EQ gonna drop a whole nother video talk about something totally different, and niggas gonna totally forget about you, bub. That ass. You ain't got no ground to stand on, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, how you look. Let's be for real, bro. Let's talk about self-respect. Let's talk about moving out decent. You feel me? Like, for real. How you look right now, dog? How you look? You look like a clown. You look like a clown going outside bullying people for listening to their favorite celebrity because your favorite celebrity is on the opposite of that celebrity. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Killing Dirk fans in the name of YB, you're not a gangster. That's not gangster, bro. You have mental health problems, dog. You need to go, like, you need to go to a fucking shrink. Not even a shrink, bro. Your ass need to go to a goddamn asylum. Take this nigga to Arkham Asylum. You dig? Like, in reality, bro, that's what the fuck Batman is for. You feel me? People may think, oh, you know, greatest detective in the world. Oh, no. What Batman does is round up villains who got mental health problems, mental health issues, mental illnesses and shit. Send they ass straight to goddamn Arkham. No cap. It's only a couple of Batman villains in the universe that actually make it to what they call this, Black Rock Prison. I wanna say it's Blackwater Prison. It's only a few Batman villains that make it to Blackwater. You did. It's only a couple of them. Everybody else, they going to Arkham straight up. They going to Arkham. Pay attention. Pay attention, bro. Pay attention. Pay attention. That ass, dog. Pay the fuck attention out here, bro. Y'all niggas gotta understand the difference between gangster and y'all don't have to. But if y'all want to think about shit like that, know the difference. There's a difference between gangster, my nigga, and a motherfucking mental case, bro. Like, a lot of y'all niggas got mental cases, bro. A lot of y'all niggas are junkies. A lot of y'all niggas. Y'all got, I don't know what the fuck going on, bro, but it ain't normal. It ain't normal. It ain't normal. This shit right here, bro, that's not normal. This is not normal. You feel me? In the States, dog, this shit had to happen in Canada. You feel me? Out here in the A, bro, out here in Atlanta, dog, you not about to go to Mosley Park. Goddamn Piedmont Park, goddamn Grant Park, none of that shit, bro. You ain't about to go to none of the park, Phoenix Park, bro. You ain't about to goddamn go to the park, my nigga. And just goddamn take a nigga goddamn radio and just up that bitch into the sky, bro. Hell no, bro. And nothing's gonna happen to you. Hell no, dog. And you talking about, man, who this? Oh, hell no. Not in Atlanta, bro. Not in Atlanta, bro. You not about to do no shit like that, bro. Even the street niggas, bro, out here ain't moving like that, bro. They don't give a fuck. They ain't out here crashing out like that. Like they crashing. They definitely crashing, my nigga. But not the niggas out here.
No damn music.
Niggas ain't crashing for no Drake, dog. And niggas ain't crashing on niggas for what the fuck they listening to. Unless niggas listening to like real niggas in the hood who got real beef with other niggas in the hood who also rap. Like it's like that. But them niggas, they not even mainstream. Like I'ma be for real, bro. Like a lot of y'all don't even know about these rappers, bro. Like because when it comes to that sector of hip hop, like that part is still underground. Like y'all niggas don't even know until like 5, 6, 7, 8 years later when niggas finally get they big deal and finally start seeing some real money with this music shit. It's like, oh. And a lot of that shit be like from 10 years prior type shit, bro. Like, be sleep, bro. Be sleep. Niggas ain't moving like this, bro. Niggas is not moving like this. That ass. Hell no. This is clown activity, dog. Clown activity. My nigga, ain't no drop. Oh, we gotta see that. We gotta see that shit. Hell yeah, bro. Niggas ain't moving like this, bro. Niggas ain't moving like this. Let's see what the fuck Wayno got going on.
Despite all of the frustration so far of my new $1 million
Yeah,
3D
man, I
printing
got
building,
ads
it's
right
finally
now.
time to set up the heart of the business, the print farm. I've built several different ones over the years, but this one is going to be the best yet. Starting from the ground up, I'm going to address all of the little headaches and annoyances I've had with past setups and hopefully build one that can scale with me to the next level. That is, if we ever get.
You know, we get a chance to do different things. Question: did you know Rick while he was working in law enforcement?
He was a correction officer.
So we're clear he was a
Oh, that
correctional officer.
ITT.
Yes, he was. I moved in with him when I found out I was pregnant with William the third, and basically cleaning up the home, and so happens to find handcuffs and letters showing that he stepped down from the position. And I asked him about it, and of course he denied it, which his sister confirmed it and told me that he was a correction officer, and that's what it was.
After Rick Ross had dissed Floyd Mayweather and dissed 50 Cent on numerous occasions. See, the thing that started it all was 50 Cent saying stuff about Rick Ross being a correctional officer. Now, in the internet era of social media,
That's a fact. I remember I was in college when that shit happened.
See, right now, Rick Ross has been saying, yeah, you know, I was told to take the position and I only worked for a month or a day and I didn't lock nobody up and all that other stuff. But the way things are today, if this was 2008, Rick Ross would have been done. Now, he also got into...
But Wayno, at the same time, that did happen around 2008, 2009. That actually did happen. Rick Ross did get exposed in 2008, 2009. But it was just so early in that nigga's career. Even at 2008. You feel me? Because what? Rick Ross popped off, I think like 2003. Really like 2002, 2003, 04. Then finally goddamn broke out of Florida like around like 05, 06. You dig what I'm saying? Like that was mad early in that nigga's career. For like the way the internet was, like the way the world was set up back then, like yeah, that shit hit the internet, but the reach was like ass compared to today's standard of reach when it comes to shit like exposés and all of that type of shit. But yeah, that shit we was still in high school, like when I was still in high school when Rick Ross, and I'm class of 2008. I graduated 2008, bro. Like I was still in high school and we was still like we was all like making jokes about Rick Ross being a correction officer. You dig what I'm saying? Now you may say like, okay, that's a regional thing because I grew up in Georgia, but at the same time, like it's not unknown knowledge. You feel me? And when 50 Cent had jumped on that shit like around like 2011, you know what I'm saying, 2010, it kind of like amplified the news. And I'm gonna be for real. And this is why Rick Ross get the respect that he get. He kept his head high, kept it pushing. You feel me? I'm not even gonna cap. Two times, two times, I've seen a rapper actively, and I mean actively, not just by accident. No, like I've seen two rappers defeat a motherfucking crazy picture, and that's Lil Wayne. You remember he got exposed for kissing Birdman. You remember? You know what I'm saying? Anybody, you know, y'all in my age group, you know what I'm saying? Y'all remember? You feel me? You know, all my 80s, 90s babies, y'all know what I'm talking about, you know. And motherfuckers jumped up on 106 in Park, interviewed about it. That's some shit you never see. Niggas answered the questions in the interview. Birdman defeated them shits. And Lil Wayne was able to go on and thrive through his career. And Rick Ross with the Officer Ricky shit. You feel me? And that's what it was. Like 50 Cent had made the term Officer Ricky. And that's what amplified it even more. And it kicked off a motherfucking beef, and niggas thought it was just a rap beef for a second, because you know how 50 get down. Even during them times, we knew how 50 get down. But then, like, shit started getting legal, you know what I'm saying? You know, but yeah, like 2008, we knew about Rick Ross being a correctional officer. We knew about Rick Ross taking his name from Freeway Ricky Ross. We knew about all of that. But as us teen, like, cause I'm 37, I think what, Wayno like 43, 40, I don't like 42, 43. So it might have been different, you know, people his age, especially up in New York. Like I said, it's regional. They might have felt different about it. You feel me? But down here, like, you know, we looked at it like, you know, it's a rap name. You know what I mean? Like we always looked at rap names like, you know what I'm saying, like either a flip on some other fucking name we already know about, or you know what I'm saying, like some other shit. But nah, bro, hell no. Hell no. We wasn't like, oh, that nigga stole Rick Ross' name, that nigga wanna be drunk. Nah. He's just like, oh, he's like, I can tell you, it was a what? I swear it was another rapper out there named Frank White. I swear it was another rapper out there named Frank White. We're gonna see about it.
A situation where there was a fight at the BT Awards. They took Gunplay MMG chain.
I remember that shit. That was in 2011.
It's been a long time. Now, on this song, Mahogany Caskets, Rick Ross has a feature from T.I. T.I., who's had problems with 50 Cent this whole year. His whole family bombed on 50 Cent. His whole family went back and forth with 50 Cent. And all because 50 liked to make jokes on social media and thought it was a good idea to post a picture of Tiny. See, the thing I feel about 50 Cent and Rick Ross beef is that they don't really suffer. Both these niggas are still rich. Both of them still make major moves, but it's people around the vicinity of them that suffer. But in this video, Rick Ross does something, and do y'all think that this is too far?
Shoot up all your shit, fuck 50 Cent. And they never walk away, that go for many men.
See, the way I feel about this,
I wouldn't say that's too far. I mean, shit, that's what, shit. These other niggas doing it, and these other niggas really popping at each other. You feel me? Rick Ross and Fifth, though, I don't think this shit gonna get any further than business. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be for real, both of them niggas is very successful businessmen, and both of them are highly business-minded men. don't ever get it twisted. Especially in times like this where niggas be calling niggas broke. The most lucrative, the most lucrative shit between Rick Ross and 50 Cent during the 2010s was their beef. Like, let's keep it a buck. Rick Ross and 50 Cent beef is it, it's the closest to another fucking 50 Cent and a motherfucking Ja Rule beef. You feel me? Without, either rapper, facing a fall off because of the beef. Let's be for real. So like when you talk about like history, like this is definitely gonna be one of those legendary beefs when you talk about a 50 story, but I definitely think these niggas is just like Ye and 50 back in 2007, 2008. They doctored up a fake ass little beef and really there was just a little competition just to make hip hop fun. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna outsell who? And I've seen interviews where Fifth done explain how niggas that came at him for dissing him and all of that shit, and Fifth had to say like, "Well, nigga, that was your alley oop. Like that was like I talk shit about you. Now the world is looking at you. Like that was your moment to make something out of it. So I could definitely see, you know what I'm saying, some business workings going on right now where niggas see how lucrative Rick Ross and 50 beefing with each other could be. You know what I mean? And you know, shit like that, I don't have a problem with. I don't have a problem with that type of beef being doctored up. What I do have a problem with is niggas trying to fake killer beef. Cause now you passing over words to, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, Rose got down with Dead 50, man, Dead 50. Shit. Hey, that's music now. That's visualizations now. It's visuals. That's what visuals became today. You feel me? It might look crazy to us because we didn't grow up with this type of content as far as music videos. You feel what I'm saying? Most of the time, shit. MTV and motherfucking MTV, VH1, and BT, they wasn't jacking that shit back in the day. You feel me? They weren't letting that shit play on TV. But you know what I'm saying? Even Tip Drill, like, Tip Drill, they had to play that shit after hours on TV. On air, on TV, it had to be after hours. You feel what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? Every video is a motherfucking Tip Drill video. You did what I'm saying? Nowadays, things are more raunchy or more hardcore. You did. Where back in the day, a picture of Kim, she'll spread her legs of the picture, you'll just see the hump of her pussy. You did what I'm saying? Where nowadays, a bitch might take that same picture, you're gonna see a camel toe instead, and that's normalized. You did what I'm saying? But woo woo, I ain't about to goddamn go off into that shit. But that's all I'm saying. It's just what content became these days. And like it or don't, I can't really, answer whether or not, but I don't think, Rose wanna gun that nigga down. I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't think that nigga wanna take that nigga out. Come on, bro. Like I said this in the last video, like not my last live, but my last video, bro. Like niggas got all these millions, bro. Niggas ain't thinking about killing nobody and shit, bro. That ass. And yeah, money doesn't buy happiness. Money definitely doesn't buy happiness, but money gives you hella access to happiness. Not gonna hold you.
if they were younger, if it was two young dudes that was beefing, and I'm talking about in their 20s right now in 2026, and one of them depicted the other one unalived on the ground, people would have a problem with that because they say, man, look at these young niggas, man, they don't care about nothing. Look at what he did. He put him on the floor and put a white sheet over him and yellow tape and said F him and showed the scene right then and there. And people would be talking crazy and talking down on young men for doing something like that. But I don't see nobody saying nothing to Rick Ross. Now, I'm not going to sit here in front like I don't like the song. I think the song is dope. Rick Ross got a lot of beautiful production on that Set in Stone album. Y'all should listen to it. And I'm going to do a full-on review of it.
Hell
But
yeah, I'm gonna do a review
when
on
I
that
seen
shit
this,
too.
I'm like, yo, bro, it's that.
I'm
heat.
definitely.
Like,
I'm gonna do.
I know niggas
I got
flew
4
baby
album
moms out,
reviews coming
but
up.
then he also then said shit like Rick Ross then said shit about 50's baby moms and his kid.
Hey, what you think about that nigga baby mama?
What's her name?
I'm gonna be for real. That's fair game. Nigga, you took my baby mama, put her on the camera, to talk shit about me. You damn fucking Skippy, nigga. I'm talking all that shit about your baby mama, nigga. Fuck out of here, bro. Cause that, yeah, I ain't even gonna hold you. 50 took it too far when he did that. 50 took it too far when he do that. Y'all niggas be playing these baby mama games, bro. Like, in real life, that shit get you killed, bro. In real life, bro. Like, fuck all of that little I'm rich, bitch shit, like all of that shit, bro. In real life, shit get you killed, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like, niggas do not play those games. Niggas really don't. Like, out here in Atlanta, I don't know what city y'all's in. You feel me? Y'all can think of some stories in y'all own city where, like, you could say y'all know about like 5 to 10 situations where a murder happened because of a baby mama. You did what I'm saying? So, like, come on, bro. Come on. Come on, man. I can't even cut Rose on that, bro. Rose he ain't even go that far. All he did was talk shit. You feel me? I can see if it was Rick Ross who had your baby mama Daphne on camera sucking dick, bending that ass over, you know what I'm saying, getting smacked by goddamn 3-4 different niggas. Straight up whooping shit. You feel me? But you know, woo, we gotta look at the degree of things. Rose ain't did nothing nowhere close to what Fifth done did towards him or against him. You feel me? Like, come on, dog. Come on, man.
You know the Chinese girl.
Yeah, I met her.
I did too.
You,
No fool.
No. Oh, but you might have. I'm just saying. Nigga ain't getting in your business and that, but shit, let me ask you a question.
Say, is that what you and 50 Cent doing? Are y'all battle rapping? Is it beef, real beef? Well, I'm gonna say this. Beef, it could be complicated, but I done took 50 Cent youngest son, Bruce Leroy, AKA what? I done took him fishing before. And he loved when I do the what noise. You know, I used to see him all the time over there. But I guess one day his mom may have been creating content on Star Island somewhere, and he was walking around on his second lap. I invited him to the back of my crib. I put bread on a fishing pole, cast it. I watched Bruce Leroy catch his first Dover sole. Man, I felt proud. What? Little man, what's up, though?
So when I seen him say all of that stuff about his kid, I'm like, damn, bro, like, we ain't got no remorse for the children neither. Now, you know, who knows? Who knows how?
He ain't say nothing, though. He ain't say nothing. That nigga said a lot, but he ain't say shit at all. He ain't say nothing. Like, even if motherfucker was saying that shit to me, it would have been a what you mean moment. Like, what you mean? Like, you trying to make me feel bad that, you know, You took my kid fishing while his mama was getting fucked. Hey, I'm not even with the bitch. Like, I'm more or less questioning, like, well, damn, like, if she wanted to get fucked, why she ain't just send her with me? You feel me? Like, that's the only question I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? All the other shit, I wouldn't even give a fuck about. Like, honestly, like, what do you. So, like, I don't know. I don't know.
How people feel. I ain't gonna lie, man. 50 Cent son got a long road ahead of him. You know, he dealt with what he dealt with his moms in the public. 50 done disrespected his moms in the public. His
Crazy.
moms is dating you know who. It's just all over the place. People just
Crazy.
out here doing anything. But at the same time, I thought about when Rick Ross went up to Joe and Jada and he talked about 50 Cent and nobody asked nothing about 50 Cent.
I'm giving Joe Crack what Joe Crack asked for. The whack rappers, the nigga 50 Cent. I never You threw me the alley-oop. You threw me the alley.
He's selling his album. I easily say this is marketing. Bro. This nigga is just selling the album. You feel me? He popping his shit. You feel me? Everybody else get to pop their shit, dissing their interviews and shit. Hey, y'all be expecting everybody, and I'm not saying Wayno, but you know, folks be expecting niggas to just be the bigger person and just take that shit. Pause. Like motherfuckers just, you know what I'm saying, just want motherfuckers just sit around and just eat shit when motherfuckers try to force them to eat shit. And it comes a time and a point where a motherfucker just say, fuck that shit, nigga. And he starts speaking on everything that he know he can speak on, the shit that he been keeping to himself. You feel me? Or just venting, just saying, just fuck y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Or that nigga could just be selling his album. Who knows? Who knows? But as far as Rick Ross, 50 Cent beef, I know how far deep that shit go back. And that shit ain't in neither of them niggas' careers. So I'm always going to expect them niggas to be taking shots at each other. You feel me? It's just like 50 and motherfucking Ja Rule, and not like just like as far as like how the beef was or what kind of beef it was. What I'm saying is like as long as Ja Rule was in the game, and as long as 50 was in the game, you can most definitely expect 50 to always have something to say about Ja. And you could always expect Ja Rule to never try to patch anything up with 50. You feel me? That's just what it is. At this point, it's just something you just gotta expect, bro. You just gotta expect that shit.
Alley hoop on 50, nigga. Come get it, 50. Oh, fucking. What they call him? I didn't say that about 50 Cent, man. Yeah, you did. Don't do that. I had a whole look.
Hey, it's funny. He put in Fat Joe on the spot because y'all know the history between Fat Joe and Fit. Y'all know what the fuck going.
Let me be clear. I don't have to, but I'll be clear for the record. I definitely wasn't thinking about 50 Cent. I was thinking about some old school rappers. I don't want to say who y'all up for. Who? It was the old nigga. It was some old niggas, man. There was some friends of mine that back in the day, they had the game in the chokehold, and then they got a big album deal. They got their first big check. And they fly. And man, they invited me to the city. No. It was G Unit. It was them niggas.
It was G Unit. It was G Unit. Oh damn, G Unit.
The nigga with the dog cheek. What's that nigga name? Uncle Murder. That nigga cheeks way darker than his forehead. I don't know what. That nigga went.
That nigga cheeks way darker than his forehead.
Cream, nigga. Them niggas ain't getting no money neither. Rose no. Rose no. I caught that alley hoop, my nigga. No, I didn't do that. I went by Yama that nigga.
Now, Joe and Jada have had their own problems with 50 Cent, and they was able to rectify those. But I think it's a little bit different due to the region and due to the respect of what was going on in the city. at that time when it was time for them to kind of reconcile. Now, Rick Ross was also asked about 50 and if he would ever squash his problems with 50 publicly.
Rose, the history with you and 50, is it better now? You guys now friends? Like, do you guys talk now, or is it still no relationship
Nah, homie, Wash. We've never been cool.
from day one?
No.
This is a big business you guys are a part of. You guys are two of the heavyweights in the business.
I mean, what is there to talk about?
A lot of things to talk about. History, the beef.
What kind of history? That he couldn't dress? That's all I used to tell him. Yo, you can't dress. You're not really getting no money. You don't own your masters. Eminem saved you. Dr. Dre saved you. All the big names. Rose did it himself.
I ain't gonna hold you. That nigga Rose just trolling. I'm telling you, this nigga is trolling, bro. The whole time. I think this nigga been trolling the whole time, bro. I think that nigga been trolling the whole time, man. Shout out to Wayno though. But yeah, I think that nigga been trolling. And I think he having fun with this shit too. That's like, I mean, read that nigga's energy, bro. Look at that nigga's face. That nigga's enjoying himself, bro. Pause. That nigga, yo, Rick Ross a funny ass nigga though on the low. It's funny. Yeah, that nigga Rick Ross funny as fuck on the low, bro. Like, if you really think about that shit, Rick Ross a funny ass nigga, bro. Bro, did y'all see the motherfucking Doomsday trailer, bro? I gotta. What? I don't know what to say about it. I don't know what to say about it. I ain't even gonna cap. I ain't even gonna cap. Corey Harcourt got beef with Jess Hilarious. The Rick talks about swag. What swag do? The hell swag do?
Alert! Radar contact! Enemy unit! All hands to battle station!
On my way!
Immerse yourself in a thrilling naval story.
Incoming aircraft!
And assemble.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a lot of people that get upset with this video. A lot of people that get a little frustrated with the Rick, and that is okay, but I gotta let you guys know, man. Number one, I don't care. And number two,
Word,
I woke
shout out
up
to
feeling
Rick.
good and feeling ready to talk some shit.
I'm not. Why am I not
Exactly
subscribed to
what I'm
the
gonna
Rick
be
on
doing in
this
today's
channel?
video, because as you guys know, MW4, which is the next Call of Duty title that's coming out in 3 months or so, was being showcased at this little event that was going on in New York. A lot of people didn't even know it was happening, which is hilarious because nobody gives a flying about this game. But you of course had some streamers that were flown out there to play the game early, and these streamers, these content creators, are working overtime to hype up this dead ass game. It's just absolutely pathetic that this happens every single year with this game. It happened last year with Black Ops 7, it happened the year before that with Black Ops 6. It is the Call of Duty cycle, and we are now used to it. We are now understanding that it's a bunch of BS. So why not watch one of those people that was excited for Black Ops 7 last year, Face Swag, and see what he has to say with MW4. I know a lot of you guys remember his little
Swag is still
reaction to the
FaZe?
trailer. If you have not seen that for Black Ops 7, check it out.
Wait, what? Some ready. What? Portal? What? What? Was that jetpacks? Is that a rampart? Wait, that might have been.
As a reaction channel, bro. As a YouTube reactor. Swag. Bro, this is the fakest acting I ever seen in my fucking life, bro. Stop this shit, bro. Like, stop. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. You over whooping the wop like a motherfucker, bro. Bro, did Swag even play BO7? Did Swag even play BO7? Yeah, Fade Swag.
I don't like out of all the things.
That's the funny part. You got to look it up. That means no. That means no, bro. The way this nigga hyped BO7 when he first saw the trailer, egregious, disgusting. This nigga can't act. Swag, go to school.
No more games. This
Motherfucker jump off a building. Whoa! Come on, bro. This is why people stop playing Call of Duty. Cause of fake ass streamers, dog. And that performative ass bullshit. Like, stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
ends now.
Hype. They hyped up the most hated part of the game. Hey, bro. Bro, they hyped up the worst scene in the game, bro. The scene that literally everybody that played the game hated. When the dude showed up, all the giant and shit, they was all in a whole different universe and the ground all floating and all that bullshit.
Me starting off in that game and then finding out all that shit happened. I was like, this Black Ops.
Crazy work.
I was like,
that wasn't Black Ops at all.
That wasn't Black Ops.
That was a fucking Milsim movie.
Now, if they
that they said, never mind, I'm gonna make it a video game.
Now, if they would have took it back to the little number shit, like with Mason back in
That shit would have been ass too. That shit would have been ass too.
I mean,
it would have been ass too because niggas is getting tired of the nostalgia bait. We tired of that shit.
That was his reaction. We got one of the worst years Call of Duty has ever seen. So let's just see his honest thoughts about MW4. So we got this video from him titled First Games of New Modern Warfare 4 MW4 Multiplayer Gameplay. We're going to react to it. I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys could, I would really appreciate if you could hit that like button, smack it like it did something dirty too. Helps the video out so much.
Is that the BO6 theme song in the background?
But other than that, let's see what Swag has to say about MW4, the next Call of Duty that's going to blow everybody's mind away. All right, come on.
Today's YouTube video we're gonna be watching is the first ever.
This video is long as hell. I don't know if I'll watch the whole thing.
Warfare 4. Let me know your guys' comments in the comment section below. Do you guys want this game to be more like MW2, more 2019? Give your opinions in the comment section below. Make sure y'all drop a like if you guys are hyped for Modern Warfare 4.
Smack it.
Check it out.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4.
Yo, where's MW4? Or how's MW4? I've already played it. There's people playing the alpha right now.
I'm surprised he didn't go, man. Wow, this guy is munching on that food, bro. He is munching. Was this on his live stream? Okay, hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta eat, man. Gotta eat. So I'm not gonna lie.
They play on default setting. So Chad, that's the critic.
I'm not gonna lie. Just from that little clip that he's watching, I don't know what the hell he's watching this from. It's Jay Broski, apparently. It looks like MW2 2022 gameplay with MW19 movement.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible. Or vibe.
And honestly, sometimes to me, it looks like Battlefield. I don't know. Like, it's when I see.
Call of Duty will always look like every other hot game that's out right now, all in one game.
See that type of stuff. I was expecting something different. I don't know how to explain what
that is the Call of Duty trap. The Call of Duty trap really is emulating and making a pack or a mode or a map that resembles all of the hottest shooting games that's out currently within that time frame of that Call of Duty year. You feel me? Think about it. Fucking, I started noticing when Off the Grid dropped, they started dropping all these Cyberlim goddamn skins on Black Ops. and motherfucking MW3. So now all I got these metal arms and metal legs, motherfucking skins is all everywhere and shit. You feel me? It's crazy as fuck. Motherfucking Assassin's Creed drop, right? Valhalla. They start dropping all these Viking skins. Dead ass. Dropping all these Viking skins, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Pay attention, dog. That's the Call of Duty trap. That is the Call of Duty trap, bro. They sell other games to you in the form of a pack to make you keep on playing it because they know that you about to say, fuck playing this game. I'm gonna be playing this game. They know it. Call of Duty knows. I mean, Activision knows what games is better than Call of Duty. They know it. Like, come on. Like, we're not about to act stupid. Let's be for real. Always and always chuck up the decisions of these devs to be based in ego. These niggas look at themselves as rock star millionaires, billionaires who create video games that everybody else in the world enjoys. So if that's how you feel, you gotta be fucking wrong because I got all this money. That's literally how them motherfuckers think, bro.
Expecting something else. But when I watched the trailer for MW4, that thing got me hyped. I was like, whoa, okay. This might be a good
Yeah, I got
story.
hyped
This
too.
might be an
I definitely got hyped for MW4.
actual good
Not even
game.
gonna
It
cap.
looks really decent. And then I watched this and I'm just like trying to figure out, I understand it's Call of Duty. Like, what else should I expect? I understand that. I just don't think I was expecting too much like
Different modes. Dead ass. Because like if y'all gonna just be dropping the same fucking Call of Duty year after year after year after year after year, y'all might as well just cut off all motherfucking multiplayer for Call of Duties and just put all the multiplayer into Warzone and only sell storylines. Only sell storylines. And put the motherfucking multiplayer in goddamn Warzone. Offer that shit up for free. You feel me? Throw the maps in the goddamn micro trans. Well, damn, that's no, take it back. Yeah, if you don't have this map, you can't play on this TDM game right here. You can't jump in this TDM server. You can't jump in this hardcore server if you ain't got this map. Throw the maps in the micro transaction system, bro. Throw the maps in the goddamn digital store. You feel me? Throw the maps in the digital store. If you buy you get a handful of goddamn free maps. You feel me? But then you got the regular basic maps that get updated every year that a new Call of Duty drop. But we keep those other maps. Like, let's be for real, bro. Let's be for real, bro. Like, cause all y'all doing is just selling new UIs. That's it. They selling us new UIs. Only thing different about Call of Duty be the UI. Dead ass. Not even gonna hold y'all, bro. They add some little moving shit. They different guns, bro. They give us different shaped guns, bro. But they're the same guns. At the end of the day, this shoot 5.56, this shoot 7.62s, bro. This shoot 6.8.5, bro. I'm telling you, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. Just a different shaped gun.
MW2 2022. And is it just me? Or is the UI look very like mobile type game? Am I crazy for that? Let me know what you
It
guys
definitely
think.
does look like a
Class
mobile.
menu. What you're looking at right now is MW4.
It does look like it look like Call of Duty Mobile, bro. The UI for NW4, bro. Damn, Rick just ruined this game for me, bro.
Why aren't you there?
Man, fuck all of that shit. I'm still copying, bro. I'm still jumping on DOZ, bro. Fuck you, man. I don't give a fuck.
I had some like family obligations, like this weekend. I couldn't go anywhere. Chat, what y'all think? I think it's kind of tough. No cap. What are we thinking on a scale of 1 to 10? Vibes. Ooh, see,
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When a streamer that is only relying on Call of Duty to say it looks tough and it looks good, blah blah blah, don't trust them. Play for yourself when the open beta comes out, whenever that is, whether it's September or whatever. This is the same guy that said Black Ops 7 looked amazing, and all the other Call of Duties before that, it's gonna be the game of the year. It's not. We all know that. They flopped big time.
that was smooth. Does it look like 2019 or more like MW2? What do y'all think? Looks more like MW2. Chat, did y'all like the MW2 gunplay, or y'all weren't with it?
Nobody ever shows you how to get AI video looking this real. The depth, the textures, the tiny details.
But I will in under a minute with one AI generator. Because a powerful tool is only half, you need to use it right. The real magic is giving the AI enough visual context. Start with strong references, deep textures, perfect imperfections. One consistent character. A character sheet locks her identity from every angle. And now she goes anywhere. Drop the images into the generator and feed it a prompt. A prompt that tells it exactly how to handle texture, depth, lighting, and motion. Then just go 4K, indistinguishable from reality.
Want videos like this?
Because
Dude,
that game
I don't even
was
want
the
to get
most
anywhere
sold
near this game
of all-
again.
Like of all time in Call of Duties. So it's like it's confusing. In my head, I'm like, do people like that gunplay or no? Because I feel like people say no, but at the end of the day, like it was
Sold just off the.
Okay, so he just said it's the most sold game in Call of Duty history, I believe. I don't think he really understands, and we've gone over this multiple times. MW2 2022 sold because of the name itself. And I think his friend says it right here. It's sold because of the name. Modern Warfare 2 2009 is seen as one of the best, if not the best, Call of Duty for, I think, the majority of the fan base. Some people think it's Black Ops 2. It's a debate between like 3 games, okay? Maybe 4. And when they brought out Modern Warfare 2, and this is Call of Duty, this is Infinity Ward, this is just how they work, they have to do nostalgia. So everybody thought it was going to be something like this. I think some people even thought it might have been just like a remaster. That's why they sold so many copies. And then when people played it, it had the biggest drop.
I knew it wasn't going to be a remaster, but I definitely thought it was going to be a better remake. But no, Modern Warfare 2 only ended up being Modern Warfare 1.5. And Modern Warfare 3 is now Modern Warfare 2 and 3 put together. Well, 2 with a story that's tied into motherfucking Warzone. Because where the fuck did Verdansk come from? Wait, no, I don't even want to say that. It's been a minute. I might have to look back. And was Verdansk in the original? No, I don't think so. Hell no. Verdansk wasn't in the original Modern Warfare 2. No, Verdansk came from Modern Warfare 1. Yeah.
Of, I think, in like Call of Duty history, nobody liked it. Everybody hated it. So that's an issue for me when I see, okay, it was awful. MW3 was a lot better because Sledgehammer Games fixed all of Infinity Ward's mistakes. And now we're going back to what looks like exactly what MW2 2022 was, with just a little bit cleaner movement with the slide and mansley. So, I don't know.
Name.
You think so?
Yeah, like people thought it was, thought they were getting something that they didn't get.
You think they were kind of like duped type or what?
Yeah, it's probably all the old heads that came back and were like, oh my gosh, I can play MW.
Why do I feel like he's playing a little dumb? I'm not trying to hate. I honestly aren't. I'm not. But I just feel like he's playing dumb here.
For 2, I grew up playing that.
Yep. Infinity Ward's got a visual recoil fetish. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, chat.
True.
I've gone and played MW4. Right? The number one feedback that everyone gave was, yo, my first experience ever touching MW4, I picked up the M4 and I shot it, and the visual recoil was so crazy. I said, yo, I can't even use this joint. I said, yo, I can't even use it. The visual recoil isn't bad on subs. subs are actually kind of usable. With ARs, Iron Sight, fries.
Let me tell you guys something. Infinity Ward already tweeted out that they're going to be making some changes to their recoil if they need to after the beta. Although, after the gameplay was released and everybody started clowning them, they claimed one thing was a bug, when in reality it probably wasn't a bug. They were getting fried for it. But also, too, they said they're going to go and make adjustments after the beta. They are getting fried before the beta even comes out. But they're telling us they're going to wait till after the beta. We told you 4 years ago, MW2 2022, that we were tired of the visual recoil. I wasn't even on YouTube yet. But when I played that game, I'm like, God damn, what am I playing? Everybody and their mother told you, we don't want this. We want a more modern COD. Don't get me wrong. We want a more like realism type of COD, meaning we don't want weird ass skins and all that BS. But that doesn't mean we want to freaking see the guns shaking with gun smoke and everything out of their asshole on our screen. So, like, you can add recoil, that's fine, but the older CODs did it in a way. We're playing the older CODs now to where the gun's jumping, but it's not showing the visual recoil. It's just the recoil of the gun. My goodness, bro. Infinity Ward, that's why, like, I'm mad at myself for having hope and faith in this dev company. I know that a lot of people like T-Dog and all them are saying it's a different people that are at the top and, like, they actually want to be good, and that's fine. Maybe I'm wrong. But dude, it's just dumb. Like, it's just like, you had 4 years to take our freaking feedback from the last dog shit COD you made, and here we are again with the same stuff.
I couldn't use them for. So they've definitely they've definitely gotten feedback on it. But I think Infinity Ward is just kind of like, they just like the realism shit, man. They like it. Like, I don't know, it's so weird because it's like the movement is smooth, but the recoil is insane. So like it like throws it. It had me feeling weird. I was like, it's like a vibe when I'm not shooting my gun, but when I start shooting my gun, it's no longer a vibe. You just not new.
All right, so the vibe is about the movement and the gunplay and whatever. The main thing is, look at what is going on right now. It's not difficult to make a good Call of Duty, ladies and gentlemen. It's not. Classic movements with classic gunplay. That's all you gotta do. You don't need this cracked out movement like you guys are seeing with the slides, the jumping, the bullshit, and then last year with Black Ops 7. You don't need it. And the gunplay is simple. Make it like classic. There's recoil, but it's not crazy visual recoil. How difficult is that? 3-lane maps? Yeah, after that, just make the guns good. Make the UI look decent, not this crazy BS. Simple. How is it that hard?
I just can't control recoil. That's on me, twin. That's my fault. It's harder to call it because I genuinely get like an hour of game time. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll know in the beta if it's ass or not, you know? I even said, yo, like the visual recoil in MW3 original was a vibe. Tell me, like, chat, how many of y'all want visual recoil in a Call of Duty game?
Nobody wants
the
like
gun.
that, bro.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the visual of the gun shaking in your, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want
Twerking
that.
in your face. Not the actual shooting of the, like, you know what I mean? Like, you put a grip on it and fixes it. I'm talking about, like, the actual, like, shaking of them. How many of y'all
want
like it?
recoil, not visual recoil.
Stage 1 get hyped over basic changes and glaze like it's new and innovative. Hamza, thank you for the prime. Look, at the end of the day, we gonna play, either we fuck with it or we don't, right? You got DMZ, you can play, you fuck with it, you don't. Like, at the end of the day, I don't know. For me personally, I don't really care what Call of Duty does. If the viewership is good, I'm geeked. Like, I'm hyped. But I mean,
What did he actually just admit that 3 minutes in? Say that again.
For me personally, I don't really care what Call of Duty does. If the viewership is good, I'm geeked. Like, I'm hyped. But
this is why I'm saying with these creators, man. Creators
Facts.
like
This nigga-
man. When it comes to these top ones, if the game is popping off, if the views are up, they don't give a flying hell about the actual game itself. They're feeling good because they're making more money. They gain more donations. They gain more subs. I can't actually believe I can't believe he actually freaking admitted that. I don't care if the game is just getting no views whatsoever. If it's fun to play, I'm gonna have a blast because people that like Call of Duty are gonna watch Call of Duty. They're gonna enjoy Call of Duty content. Why would I? And like, if the game is ass, like, here's the thing: if the game is ass, but the views are up, first of all, that wouldn't make sense. But wouldn't you want a good Call of Duty game? Because if the game is good, then the viewership will go up. Like, That was a weird statement from him, in my honest opinion. He doesn't care what Call of Duty does as long as the views are up. What?
I mean, they've made 20 CODs. So at this point, I think they're confused as much as we are. But I will say the new heads of IW are cool as shit. Like the new people over at IW, the new head of studios, the guy who designed it, they're dope. They're very receptive. We'll just have to see what they do.
I hope so.
I think they're confused. Like, think about it. Your most popular game of all time had the most insane visual recoil. Feel me? Do you change the vibe? World.
Dude, here's what I'm talking about, bro. Swag just said your most popular COD of all time had the most recoil. It had the most sales because of nostalgia. Then you look at the player count after the game was launched and how people realize this game sucks. I mean, look at the numbers now. Nobody is freaking confused, okay? Let me make this clear. Nobody is confused about.
Yeah. Just like I thought. Content creators run the video game industry. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Content creation. Fuck the video game industry all the way up. Yeah, man, that's about it for today, man. I'm gonna have 2 more dropping for y'all later on, man. Catch y'all on the next one, man. Teasy, woo, woo, woo. Like, share, subscribe. You already know what the fuck.